Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will study the behavior of individual consumer. Now let us see some terms. Consumer. A consumer is a person or a group who intends to orders or uses purchase goods, products or services primarily for personal, social, family, household and similar needs, not directly related to entrepreneurial or business activities. The person who takes decision about what to buy for the satisfaction of wants, both as an individual and as a member of a household, is called a consumer. A consumer is an economic agent who uses goods and services for direct satisfaction of his wants. A consumer who seeks to maximize utility or satisfaction by spending his income on goods and services is a rational consumer. Utility. Utility refers to the satisfaction, actual or expected, derived from consumption of a good. Utility differs from person to person, place to place, and time to time. Measurement of utility. There are two methods of measurement of utility. First is cardinal measurement and another is ordinal measurement. In this video, we are going to discuss about cardinal measurement only. Cardinal measurement. This theory was applied by Professor Marshall. It explains that the satisfaction level after consuming a good or service can be scaled in terms of countable numbers. Utility is measured on the basis of utils. Ordinal measurement. This theory was applied by Professor J.R. Hicks. It explains that the satisfaction after consuming a good or service cannot be scaled in numbers. However, these things can be arranged in the order of preference. Utility is ranked on the basis of satisfaction. Total utility. Total utility refers to the total satisfaction obtained from the consumption of all possible units of a commodity. It measures the total satisfaction obtained from consumption of all the units of that good. Total unit utility is equal to U1 plus U2 plus U3 up to UN, where U1 is the utility derived from the first unit of the good, U2 from the second, U3 from the third, and so on. Marginal utility. Marginal utility is the addition to total utility when one more unit of the commodity is consumed. It is the utility derived from the last unit of a commodity consumed. Suppose a person consumes for 4 units of a commodity, then the marginal utility of second unit will be total utility of 2 units minus total utility of 1 unit. Similarly, marginal utility of third unit is total utility of 3 units minus total utility of 2 units and so on. Now we will discuss about law of diminishing marginal utility. Law of diminishing marginal utility. Law of diminishing marginal utility states that as the consumer consumes more and more units of a commodity, then the marginal utility derived from each successive unit consumed keeps on decreasing. Assumption of law of diminishing utility. Cardinal utility, it is assumed that utility or satisfaction can be measured cardinally and expressed in quantitative terms. For examples in units. It is assumed that consumption is a continuously process. The consumer is rational. Income and prices of goods remain unchanged during the period of consumption. Utility schedule. Now we will see the table. This is how we calculate marginal utility. If we plot a graph between utility and number of units consumed, we can see that the marginal utility from each unit of X keeps on declining as the consumer increases his consumption from first unit to 7 units. MU is falling but positive from first unit till the fifth unit. At the sixth unit, the addition to total utility is 0. After the sixth unit, there is negative utility or disutility from any more unit consumed. Consumer equilibrium. Consumer equilibrium is a situation where he spends his given income on the purchase of one or more commodities in such a way that he gets maximum satisfaction and has no urge or tendency to change this level of consumption given the prices of commodities doesn't change. Assumption relating to consumer's equilibrium. For consumers' equilibrium in case of a single commodity, we assume consumer is rational and thus attempts to maximize his or her total utility. Fixed level of income of a consumer. Fixed price of a commodity in question. In the case of consumer's equilibrium for two or more commodities, we assume that consumer is rational and strives to maximize his or her total utility. Fixed level of income of a consumer. Fixed prices of commodities. Commodities are homogeneous or perfect substitutes. Conditions of consumer's equilibrium for one commodity. The consumer will be in the state of equilibrium when the following condition is fulfilled. The marginal utility of commodity X in terms of rupees is equal to the price of commodity X in rupees, or MUX is equal to PX. Law of diminishing marginal utility holds good. Marginal utility of money remains constant. A consumer attains equilibrium at such level where marginal utility derived from the consumption of a commodity is equal to its 1 unit price. Such a point at which a consumer would attain equilibrium from the consumption of a commodity X would be expressed as MUX is equal to PX. Here PX stands for the price of 1 unit of commodity X and MUX stands for marginal utility of commodity X. A rational consumer would continue to purchase more or less of commodity until such marginal utility derived from it meets the price of that commodity. If the marginal utility of a product is higher than its price, a consumer will consume more of it until marginal utility falls and reaches the price level. Similarly, the marginal utility of a product is lower then its price. A consumer would reduce his or her consumption until marginal utility climbs back to the fixed price level. See the table. Here we are finding the consumer's equilibrium when he consumes ice cream. In the given example, the level of consumer's equilibrium is 3 units, where MU of ice cream in rupees is equal to price of ice cream in rupees. Before this level, at first and second level, MU is greater than price. Benefit is more than cost, so the consumer will increase consumption to attain equilibrium. After this level, at fourth and fifth level, MU MU is greater than price, benefit is less than cost. So the consumer will cut or increase consumption to be in the state of equilibrium. Only at the level of 3 units, the condition of consumer's equilibrium is fulfilled. A consumer will consume that much quantity at which MUX is equal to PX to be in the state of equilibrium. Conditions for attaining consumers' equilibrium for two or more commodities. Law of diminishing marginal utility holds good. Marginal utility of money remains constant. Marginal utility per unit price of them should be the same. Here MUM is the MU of money. That's all for today. In next video, we will discuss about the ordinal approach of utility measurement. Please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.